What's good? Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your girl Tomgirltaylor in the flesh, right here right now, back with another video. In today freaking day, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all before we even get into the video, because I know I need to update y'all right now. I need to put y'all onto what's been going on in my life. So before we get into the video, one, I want y'all to go like and subscribe, like, because I'm back. I'm not playing this time. I'm dead ass back. Like, I'm back. I'm back. So I want y'all to go like and subscribe. Rate the subscribe button. Make sure y'all like all my videos. Make sure you do what you gotta do. So for one, boom. How does my makeup look? Y'all like this? Like, I'm trying to learn how to beat my face, and this is like try number 3. Okay, this is like try number 3, and I feel like I did a pretty good job, you know. Not too got some color, got some, you know, whatever, however you guys beat your face or whatever. Two, what is number 2? I forgot what number 2 was. 2, go like and subscribe. That's 2. 1, my makeup. Oh, boom, I know what 2 was, because it wasn't go like and subscribe. Number 2, boom. Hold on, let me zoom in a little bit. That was 2, because I didn't know if y'all was gonna be able to see it, but your girl, you know, she went and got her little eyebrow cut. This is actually this is the second time I cut it. Like, that's how long y'all been gone away. But it took me a long time, one, to do this makeup with that brow cut. It was like, I took my time this time. I actually took my time, and I feel like it came out a lot better, because I kind of forgot the steps, but I kind of try to remember them. I didn't watch no videos this time, so however it came out, it came out. And I feel like you guys is gonna be fine with that anyway, so it's all good. I'm gonna record for you guys. I'm gonna put y'all onto some, you feel me, some tea. Actually, I'm not gonna put y'all on some tea. Stay tuned for the next video. But before we get into the next video, let's get into this one. Like I said, we're gonna be talking about my 1 year. No, we're gonna, oh my god, I've been having a hard time trying to like explain my story. Like, I want to share my story, but I can't go into like 1,000 details, which I wouldn't do on the internet anyways. But I can't go into the 1,000 email details. You see, this is how tongue-tied I've been lately. First, I want to start by saying I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day, a great Memorial Day weekend. I just don't feel like celebrating. Like, this year, probably not ever no more, because my accident happened on Memorial Day. Even though yesterday was my 1 year, it wasn't Memorial Day, it was the day before. So, you know, y'all know how the days go. But Memorial Day is not something I want to celebrate. Like, no, I'm good, I'll pass on that. This is the only holiday I probably pass on. Y'all know me, I'll be like, hey, we gotta celebrate, let's celebrate life, YOLO, Drake. You know, that's normally me. But this time I wasn't like, I'm not feeling it. I went to work. Like, I was trying to call out, don't get me wrong, I thought I was going to celebrate, but as the day kept coming up, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'll pass. Like, I'm not trying to celebrate nothing. Like, it's been a crazy ass year for me. Okay, so let's get into the video right now. So boom, y'all guys don't know, like, my a lot of my statuses last year, like my living status, like my emotional, like, I was in a lot of different statuses last year. Pretty much, I was in a rough living space. I was in like a weird emotional space. I was thinking about moving. I was like going through everything at that time. I had my dog. Like, we was going through a lot. So I was my mom used to tell me, like, you could be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, it could be the right place, but for the moment that stuff happens, it could be the wrong place at the wrong time. And that day, Memorial Day 2018, whoa, Memorial Day 2018, I was clearly in the wrong place at the wrong time, because my life went from 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. Okay,
fuck being on some chill shit. We go 0 to 100, so, nigga, real quick.
This is pretty much what happened. I was I was taking a shower, right? I was definitely taking a shower, and I had just got out the shower, and I heard like mad commotion. I don't know what the commotion was, and we're not even gonna go there. But next thing I heard, it was like pop, 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 pop. I don't even know what pop, pop, pop was, but you know, I'm gonna let y'all fill in the pop pops. So we ran about the crib, you feel what I'm saying? Ran about the crib, got in the car, which happened to be my first car. That was my baby. Like, I low-key didn't like the car because it wasn't the car I wanted, but that was my baby. That was my baby. All right, we ran in the car and we drove. Like, it was like crazy driving. Like, it was just crazy. Everything was so crazy. It was just crazy moment, crazy driving, crazy everything, and I was so freaking scared. Like I don't admit that to everybody, but I was dead ass terrified. Like I was scared, like mad scared. And all I could think about, honestly, and like you feel me, if anybody does know or don't know, like my sister passed in 2017 from a high-speed car accident. So in that moment that we was like driving freaking reckless, which I was not behind the wheel, but in that moment everybody was so nervous, everybody was so scared, panicking. I was definitely thinking like, yo, this is what my sister felt like last year. Like last year, this had to be what she felt like and I was thinking about her in that moment, like, nah, this is exactly what she felt like. This is exactly what she felt like. I cannot make this up. Like, this is what I was thinking about. And not only that, like, I was crying. Oh my gosh, I'm such a crybaby, because I was definitely crying. I was crying my freaking eyes out, and I was looking down, and I had my dog in the car with me, like, because listen, if I hit pop 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 and I gotta run, baby, let's go, we out, get in the car. That's with all my children. And yes, so my dog, she was in a car with me. This goes for all my babies. Like, if this is a situation, let's go, we out of here, okay? Zoom zoom, we going off. So and I was crying. Like I said, I was freaking recklessly crying, like well, hysterically, not recklessly, but hysterically. I was like crying my eyes out, like looking mad dumb, okay? I had the ugly face. Y'all know the face I'm talking about though. I can't make that face right now because I'm in a good mood, but I definitely had the ugly face, and I was crying, and I had my head down, and I was holding my doll. I was like holding her. I was holding her, and then something was like, my nigga, pick your head up. Like, that's exactly what something told me. Like, something was like I could literally feel my head, like somebody pulling my head up. Like, it was crazy. Like somebody, like something or someone, I don't know, because I'm not really into spirits and ghosts and stuff like that, but something was like, pick your head up, pick your head up, pick your head up. And I was like, oh my gosh, watch out. Like, that's literally what happened with that when I picked my head up. I was like, oh my gosh, watch out, like that. And then like the driver, he like swerved and boom, and then it was just crazy. And I literally, like, because we hit two things, and that's where the two white flashes came from. I seen two white flashes, and the first one was the first car, and I'm gonna show you guys the video. I'm gonna put the video in right now. Okay. So boom, as you saw in the video, we hit two cars. So the first car we hit, I seen a big white flash, like whoosh. Then like maybe 2 seconds later, like it felt like 30 seconds, like if you ask me, it was 30 seconds later, but it was really 2 seconds later, like literally 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds later, it was another big white flash. So I came to realization after, you know, the accident and everything, that we did hit two cars, and that was the big white flash. And I don't know what happened. I tried to, like, I don't know, in that moment I was just so freaking nervous and scared. Honestly, to be honest, I'll be completely honest with y'all, I thought I died. Now, nobody knows what it feels like to die. At least die and be still alive. I don't know how to explain this, but I thought I died. Like, when I seen that white flash, you know, everybody always talks about the white light of heaven. For at least 10 seconds I thought I was dead. Like, to be honest, no cap. Hurricane, please don't move this. No cap, I thought I was like, I was gone. You feel what I'm saying? So I thought I was like dead, guys, like gone. I thought I was a goner, and luckily I wasn't. Now, when we first got out the car, I remember someone opening the back door, and my dog like literally jumped out my lap, and she left me. Sis was gone. First of all, I thought I was the loyal one, and I thought dogs was loyal too, but I guess not, because as soon as someone opened that door, shorty left the front of my lap and she gone. She took off, like she was gone, like Forrest Gump gone. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was so tight because, one, sis, you're a pit bull. What are you doing? Like, you need to be right here before you get killed. Second, I didn't leave you back in all that drama. Why would you leave me? Like, what is wrong with you, sis? I was so upset, bro. I was so tight. Like, then I thought she was gone, son. Like, I thought she was a goner. Like, I don't know what, but we got her back. You feel me? Luckily we got her back, but I thought she was a goner. You feel me? God is good. But listen, when I got out that car, sis, I could not walk. I thought my legs was broken, but I was being over dramatic because my legs was not broken. Okay, they was not broken. They were perfectly fine. My foot was like not chopped off. I know that's what y'all was thinking just now when I said my foot, but it wasn't chopped off. It was definitely cut though. I I don't want to say a 2-inch cut, but maybe a 1.5-inch cut. I feel like 2. Yeah, about a 1.5-inch cut. I had a really deep cut in my foot, and I couldn't really walk. I was really hopping around like a little bug or something. I was just hopping around. The people would not give me my socks. They would not give me my shoes. They wouldn't give me my purse. They wouldn't give me my money. They wouldn't give me nothing. They just gave me my ID and was just like, here you go. And I'm like, bro, like, where's all my stuff? Like, come on now, I need my stuff. Like, at that moment, guys, hold on, let me put y'all onto that too. At that moment, I had only walked around to the back of my car. I did not see the front of my car until maybe 2 weeks later. Never looked at it. Didn't look at the news channels. Didn't look at nothing. Cause one, your girl made the news. That's not the type of publicity I was looking for, but it was publicity, and good or bad publicity is still publicity. So just remember me, I was on the news. Just putting it out there. I looked a little crazy. I didn't look this good, but I was definitely on the news. Your girl made the news. So I only remember walking around to the back of the car. I only remember walking around to the back of the car and seeing like, oh, it's still fine. You know what I'm saying? It still looks good. I'm gonna get my car back. You know, in accidents, they just fix like 1 or 2 things, boom. Well, hunty, that was not the case. But I went and sat down on the curb, and I was like, no news reporters, no news reporters. And guess what? They still put their cameras in my face, apparently, because I thought I was not on camera. They still put me on the internet, and everything looking a hot mess. Mind you, I had just washed my hair. I just want to keep that up, and I threw on anything I could find at that moment because it was crazy. So I just threw on anything, and I was out like a light. Okay, I was out like a light, like
me out like a light, 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 like a light.
Gone. Boom. Next thing I know, I'm in an ambulance, and these cops come and they're like freaking harassing me and telling me I'm going to jail and shit. Like, for what? I have no clue. I have no clue. Well, actually, I do have a clue, but I can't tell you guys. But you feel what I'm saying? They was like harassing me, and it was just so much going on. You feel what I'm saying? They ended up taking me down to the precinct where they questioned me, like, and was trying to throw me in jail. Like, I committed a crime. But see, the crime I committed, I don't put y'all on, was I ran away from a crime scene. So that was the crime I committed, and it made me look guilty, which I was not. Your girl got a clean record, okay? Clean as a whistle. They was questioning me for like maybe 14 hours. Definitely 14 hours. I remember I was left there at 1 something, almost 2 in the morning. They questioned me for 14 hours. 14 hours, and guess what? They didn't get nothing out of me. You know why? Because I'm a rudder cop. Nah. Because I actually didn't know what was going on, to be honest. Like, I literally, like I said, I was taking a shower and just wrong place, wrong time. I was good to go. Like, I ended up going home. I did walk away fine. I did end up going home. They did speak to me a couple more times after. Post that accident, like, that's what happened. I was definitely terrified of cars for the longest after that. Like, I definitely did not want to drive no more. I didn't drive for 10 months after that. And I know in one of my old videos, for those who's watching, y'all heard me say I haven't drove in like 9-10 months. That's simply because of this accident. Like, literally at that accident, I did not drive nobody's car. Like, I was good. I didn't want to move the car, touch the car, see a car, nothing. Like, I didn't want to do nothing with the car. So the U-Haul, which I'm gonna leave that video link down in the description box below, baby, let's go. For me, that U-Haul video, that was the first time I drove, and guess what? I crashed. Like, that was my own crash, though. That was the first time I myself have crashed anything, because everybody seems to think I'm a bad driver, and I'm not. The U-Haul was the first time I crashed anything, and that's because it was a big truck, and I was scared, and I was speaking negative with myself. But I put that bad energy out there for me to crash, and I crashed. And guess what? Now I love driving again. Ever since that day, I want to drive, and I wanted to drive so bad, I just ran and got me a car. Apparently a trash car, but you know what? I love that car too, because it gets me from A to B with no problem. Okay, so that's pretty much my story time of my Memorial Day 2018 and why I don't want to celebrate in my traumatic car accident. I'll put y'all on to like post accident. So boom, it's officially been 1 year, and I went through the motions, like P&B Rock said. I was going through the motions, all right? Up and down, up and down. Like, I was depressed for a very long time. Depression is nothing to play with. I will put y'all on. I was depressed. I was sad all the time. A lot of self-doubt. Like, and one thing I will say is everything happens for a reason. Which, if you know me, or if I knew myself while I was going through this, I used to say this all the time. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I believe in karma. I believe in so much stuff. Like, I believe that what you spit out in the universe will come true, or whatever you put out there, whatever you say with your tongue, like, your tongue has the power. And I mean, I didn't say, oh, I want to be in an accident. I didn't say like, oh, this or oh, that, but I do like specifically remember saying maybe like a month or two before, like, oh, some I'll risk it all. And I feel like that was my risk it all moment. Like, seriously, guys, because I just, like, that's how much of karma I believe in. Like, I remembered I said something like that, and I didn't mean risk it all like that, but I meant like risk it all like something else. Like, I was trying to get rich, but I lost it all. You feel what I'm saying? I lost my car. I lost a good amount of money. Like, I lost my relationship pretty much. Like, I lost a lot in that time, and it was like really crazy, and it was just nuts, to be honest. And I want y'all to know, like, everything happens for a reason. We may not never know the reason, but trust me, it's happening for a reason. You can go through this today and it'll be preparing you for this tomorrow. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. After the accident, I was like, I went through a really bad anger spell. Like, I was really angry, and I mean, a lot of stuff I didn't share with nobody. I didn't talk to nobody, which I recommend anybody going through something mentally needs to go seek like attention, because I feel like I would have been, I'm not cured yet, of course not, like, I'm never gonna be cured. I was in a fucking accident, hello, but I do think I would have got through the accident better, and I would have handled my emotions better if I would have actually spoke to someone. But around that time, I shut a lot of people out. I went through a bad anger spell. I have never, I'm lying, I haven't been in an anger spell since I was in like middle school, probably. I went through a really bad anger spell. Like, I almost got fired at my job. Like, that's how bad it was. I was blacking on the manager. We had a full argument. Like, I almost lost my job behind my anger issues after this accident, and it was because my emotions was all over the place, and I was going back to work too soon, and I was going to therapy at the time. Like, my knee was bad. I have some slip disc in my back. Like, things got real for me, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't know how to handle all of those things happening at one time, and it was just so crazy. Like, that was the anger alone. Like, I was just mad at the world, and then being in a relationship in 1 second and having that person rip from me was like nuts too. Like, it just was a lot. And then, you know, not wanting to talk to nobody, not because nobody understood what I was feeling. And then one thing I will say is not too many people, I don't want to say not one person because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do know not too many people was like there, you feel what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of people was like concerned. They didn't ask me how I was feeling, or, you feel me, people just expected me to go back to normal. Like, and you can't just jump in, go back to normal at the situation like that. You don't handle things like that. Well, I am a human with human emotions. I am not Superwoman. So for anybody thinking I'm Superwoman, please stop thinking I'm Superwoman, because I'm not. I have a human emotions just like the rest of us. I was feeling some type of way. I was feeling up, I was feeling down. I tried, at that time, right after the accident, I went AWOL, completely did not go back to school for a long, no, I'm dragging it. I didn't go back to school for the summer, okay? I didn't go back to school for the whole summer. And then somewhere along the line, I started doing my YouTube. I started getting busy, and I was so motivated to go back to school. I went to school, and I was like doing the damn thing for months, like maybe 3 months. Soon as finals came around, I don't know what happened, and I AWOL'd again, like flunked out, completely done. And now I'm just like, yo, I don't know what I want. Like with that AWOL, the second time I AWOL, with that happening, I'm like, yo, what do I want to do? What is it that I really want from life? Like, what is going on? I like literally had to rethink my whole life, because I went from having a plan to having everything ripped from me, and then trying to get back to plan A, and then now I have to just recreate another plan, and I'm just like, I'm just ready to jump on it. I'm ready to go. Like I'm ready to do things right now. Like, at least do things what I feel. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like one of the lessons I learned from that situation was life is too short. I am one of those people that like will work. Like, I will work, go to school, work, and have no fun and not enjoy life. Like, you have to take a step back sometimes and deadass enjoy life, because you never know what could happen. And I'm not gonna speak too much on this, but one thing, and I know y'all heard me say this before, 10 minutes, man, could change your whole life. Like, that day I woke up thinking, okay, I have time. I had to go to school, to work. I had to go to work that day. I was literally showering so I can go to work later in the day, and I never made it to work. Like, that's crazy. Like I woke up thinking, okay, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna go get some IHOP, go to PetSmart, and go to work. I cannot forget my plan for the day because I just played it over and over in my head for so many times. Like it was nuts. Okay, I had a whole plan and I ended up like going through this, going through a car accident, sitting in a precinct. Like it was nuts. Like my day that day was nuts. And yo, I really could have lost my life that day. And not for nothing, like I'm big on life. Like that scared me. Like people don't realize like the feeling that comes with, like I almost died. Like I almost was gone out of here, sis. Like no more Asia. Like y'all would have been missing me. It's just nuts. Like I really could have not been here no more. And that just made me appreciate and value life so much. That made me want to, like, I already wanted to reach for the stars, but maybe I wasn't motivated enough. I really want to cross off everything off my bucket list. I really want to do everything I said I'm going to do. I really want to make things happen. Like I want to leave a good name for myself when I do leave this earth. Like I want people to know my name, and I want it to be genuine. I want people to love like the person I was. Like I want to love the person I am. Like I literally, like, I want nothing but good positive vibes when you hear my name. Like, you feel me? And you feel me? I knew I was gonna say that in the video. That's why I put on my Nipsey blue. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was real influential. Like he's somebody, like, I strive to be like that. I want my name to ring bells. I want my name to hold some type of good positive way. I want people to really be moved and like when I go, I want people to feel that. Like I want them to know, like, yo, she did what she had to do while she was here. Like I can't even be mad that she's gone. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I need that energy. That's what I strive to be. I want to leave a good mark on this earth before I go, and I feel like that's my mission in life, and I'm gonna make that happen. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I just feel like that car accident situation, like, that was really traumatic. People don't understand. Like, if you know somebody going through something, do not expect them to be Superman or Superwoman. Even if they're not going through something, just ask people all the time, like, how are you feeling? Like, because you never know what can happen. Like, some people could be suicidal, some people could, you never know what could happen. Just ask people. Like, ask somebody, like, yo, are you okay? Are you good? Are you okay? Are you good? That can make somebody's whole day. Like, at least somebody care. You feel what I'm saying? Because at that time, going through that, I literally felt by myself and alone. And I know I wasn't, because my mom, she my rider. You feel what I'm saying? She was there every step of the way. I would, like, literally call her and be freaking crying, like, and just for no reason. Like, I was mad emotional. Like, let my brothers tell it I was OD sensitive for no reason. But I'm not gonna keep talking and talking and talking. But if you would like a part 2 on my car accident experience, post car accident, pre-car accident, anything you want to know, make sure you comment below. If you would like to know anything more about, you know, what I've said or anything I've said, just make sure you comment down below, or hit me on my Instagram at Tomgirltaylor_. Make sure you follow me and make sure you subscribe. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. Whether or not you liked it, I mean, you're gonna take something from this video. Hopefully you guys made it to the end of the video. Later.